Welcome to Think WTF, guys. This is our second episode. Michael, as usual, one day you will shave, I'm assuming.
You know what the problem is? I'm beginning quite lazy. I don't have to shave because I don't have to meet anyone or anything. But obviously, we're doing quite a few Zoom calls here, and it's early in the morning.
About to say, I think you're essentially going to meet like maybe 6,000 people
Yeah, no,
on the call.
exactly. But it's been quite easy not to shave and to kind of just wear underpants below the t-shirt here because you can't see. And this is very early in the morning. The sun's coming straight into my dining room. So you're in your dining room, I'm in my dining room, Brett. And I think, just to keep focus here, how have we redesigned things in the last 2 weeks? Because we've obviously had to rethink how we create value and how we maintain a business when it's effectively shut for 3 months or not physical for 3 months. So let's just share our thinking because we started this 2 weeks ago. We saw it coming. We started getting the guys out the office already 2 weeks ago. We made it voluntary initially, but certainly by the middle of last week, towards the end of last week, we made it mandatory. And it's quite nice to go work in the office now because it's quiet. There's no one in there.
There's no one there.
There's no one there. So, yeah. But, Brett, maybe you start just how we've restructured things for our clients.
Yeah, so just very quickly, I think this whole process, we've been ahead of the curve. We've taken a principle of reacting quickly and communicating clearly, which has really meant that our staff has remained calm, they're effective, they know that they're safe, and for the last 2 weeks, we've essentially self-quarantined anyway. The great thing is we've seen huge amounts of efficiencies and effectiveness in our ability to deliver. I didn't realize how lazy I was actually, Mike. I
could have told you that.
Yeah, thanks. I spend my time in the car, right? So
Yeah.
what actually drove this is that we're a networking business. We have lots of customers and we're engaging with many different people. So we decided to take a self-distancing approach to everything and notified our customers that we would be doing so. So what I've learned from staying at home is, sure, I probably was working 4 hours a day if you take all the meetings, and then I was probably traveling 4 hours a day. Now I have an additional 4 hours a day, probably even more like 5, 6 hours a day to do things. And I've been incredibly productive in getting work out, and I think our teams are feeling the same way. So the first step was really, let's get everyone onto a collaborative platform. We're already all on G Suite. But we needed to fix it a bit. We needed to get templates in place. We needed to make sure everyone knew where to find everything. I think we've still got a long way to go there. We needed to get everyone onto Monday.com. Yes, we're on Monday.com, but not everyone's updating their projects. So we've realized we need to do some training. So that's coming. Our teams are looking forward to be trained on the new systems. We've thought about how we manage our processes. And the best part is, as long as we have access to our clients, we can do work. We're fortunate like that. We're our data engineers, we're cloud architects. So we've actually been very busy. This is probably the busiest time it's been for us, right, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's important because what we've actually done is we've spoken to all of our clients and we've restructured the way we deliver our work. Because a lot of the work can be done remotely and we've really leveraged that value. So it's simplified a lot. I must be honest, I am missing the interaction with the teams because we haven't actually physically interacted, and it's those coffee conversations where you're just talking crap and just checking in with everyone and getting a feel of it. So I do have some cultural concerns about the organization, but our clients are getting more value than they've ever got before. So we're very fortunate that we were able to flip how we delivered that value and restructured so many of our statements of work to actually deliver efficiencies into their organization. Because at the end of the day, things are going to slow down for them. So it means we can actually speed up in delivering what we need to within those organizations. So it's been quite an interesting process.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. We did relook at everything in our business. And those statements of work, for anyone who's not familiar with our world, is what we plan to deliver, the requirements, we document them, what our customers need from us, And what we took is we placed a lens of being a remote worker onto that and what the impact is. But we also took the lens of what is the impact on our customers at the moment. Most of them are in disaster mode, which, cloud and data bring a lot of value in that space, whether it's ensuring that you've got backups and disaster recovery in place in the cloud, whether you've got scalability to capitalize on growth. If you're in, say, the health sector, if you're in the airline space, guys, you've got some time just to go and fix things, get things ready, because trust me, in 6 to 8 weeks, when this is passed, that industry is going to explode. So we are seeing very interesting ways how our customers react, and we've been advising our customers while going into the executive meetings what we could do better for them and how they could better use technology in these times of disasters. So you're right, Mike. We've looked at absolutely everything in the business.
No, absolutely. It's been quite exciting. But I think that's enough for this morning, Brett, because we want to keep these short and punchy. Yeah.
So guys, please share any thoughts. We are going to be publishing this every day. The next set of interviews or the next set of shows, we're really going to focus it around what does it take to build a truly digital business. And for us, that really is becoming fully artificially intelligence driven. So artificially driven, yeah. Actually, it is.
Yeah.
This is not really me. This is a bot.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're looking good this morning.
So,
the bot was told to shave this morning, wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The good thing is we're going to go into a lot of detail, guys. We're going to go into technical detail. We are going to bring in some of our teams. We're going to share everything with you. I think it's really important that you understand how and why. Key to our business principles is absolute transparency, and also share as much as we can. We want other people to learn from the lessons that we've learned. And Mike and I and Brennan Camoon, the 4 founders have. We've learned a lot in the last 7 months.
No, absolutely. Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, Mike.